Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to our channel Think Beyond the Brain. As you all know, we are learning the plant. In the plant the plant is divided. So today we are going to learn about the stem. Means this part of the plant. The stem part of the plant. Today we are going to learn the stem and the flower. And in the previous video, we have learned about the leaf. So from that only we can just tell today that this video will also not become small. This will take also more than 10 minutes. So that's why be with us. Make sure that you see the video till the end. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you want. If you can give us some suggestions for videos. So as you know that we have learned about the leaf, so that's why today we will learn about the stem and the flower. Now stem is divided into this node, this auxiliary bud, and then internode, and just this much. The place from where the another like stem like thing comes or leaf comes or the flower comes, that position is called as node. Like you can see over here. Now this part, from here the leaf has come over here, this part. So that's why this part is called as node. Again same over here, from this part again it's coming. So this is called as node. And the place, means this place between two nodes, is called the internode. This place is called as the internode of stem. And now nodes have been done, the auxiliary buds. Now if a leaf comes, then between that angle of the stem and the leaf is an bud, auxiliary bud. Like it will be there only over there. But sometimes in plants we cannot see them from a naked eye because they are very small. After some time we can see it. Like over here, see now. This is the stem. This is a stem. They are just showing like this. And from this one, over here one leaf is coming. Over here and over here like this. And this goes up like this. Stem. So now from this position over there, over here is an angle, the stem, and this. So this is an angle. Between this angle is our bud. This is called as the auxiliary bud. Over here is also one auxiliary bud, as this also makes an angle. This is also a leaf, means not an angle, just from a leaf, means from like this thing that this one is stem. From this part, if something is coming from this part, if a leaf is coming, it means over here there will be an auxiliary bud. From over here, if it is coming like this, then over here it will be an auxiliary bud. So that's why there will be an auxiliary bud between the stem and the leaf. And now the apical meristem or the apical bud. Now from the stem, sometimes the flowers comes at the end of the stem, means think that from here the stem is coming one more of this plant. Over there are leaves and this, and at this point there is one flower. At this point first there is a bud like this. So this is called as the apical meristem. This is called as the apical meristem or meristem or apical bud. Now we will move on to the flower. Now in flower, you will just see that this is a normal flower. You will just think that it's a normal lily. There is nothing. They have only the sepals, they have the stem behind them, and then leaves, just, and something over here. But if you will now see this in another way, then you will understand how many parts there are in the flower. Now you can see over here, when the flower 3 sepals are removed from the starting, means it is shown in a way that's so that's why now we can understand that over the names of them. Now the leaves which are there below the flower are called as sepals, and the stem is called as the receptacle. And now the sepals, the petals of the leaf, and then you can see over here this part, and then these part, and then this, and then this, and this one big part, middle. Now, what are these? Now basically we just see all that there are petals, then the sepals, and then below the stem. We don't just think about this inner part. Yep. So these are called that this is part called as the carpel. This is called as the carpel, this part. And these yellow things are called stamen. These are called as stamen. Now, as we have labeled, so I'll also tell you that many people just say that there are 4 walls of the flower. Now, what are walls? Not walls, walls. Now, what are 4 walls of the flower? They are the 4 walls, meaning the flower full is categorized into 4 parts. Means these also come in that. First is the calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Now, calyx is the place where the green part, all this green part means this leaves and then this stem. Means this much part is called a calyx, and its spelling is CALYX, calyx. And the corolla. Now, corolla is the part of the petals. Corolla consists of only petals, means only this. So this is called as corolla, COROLA. Now we will talk about androecium and gynoecium. Now these comes in androecium and gynoecium. Now androecium is the male reproductive part of the plant, and the gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the plant. Now you know that all the plants reproduce, all the plants make seeds, all the plants make pollens, and then some bees, butterflies comes spread over here and there. Fruits come from the flowers, then the trees comes from the place where the pollen grains had fell. You have listened about all this, but how this process goes? Now, in this, the androecium is, now over here, the androecium is full of this part, the androecium's anther. This part is called as anther, and below this line is called as the filament. Now this part means this part is responsible for the pollen grains because it contains pollen sacs. It contains pollen sacs with pollen grains consisting male gametes. Now all these anthers send their pollen sacs to the stigma, means this part of the carpel. They send the pollen grains to the stigma. The stigma attaches the pollen grains. The stigma is over here, the sticky like substructure. All the pollen grains come and just stick over here. After it stick, the style is a rubber tube like thing in the flower which pushes the pollen grains down to the ovary. Now then like this it comes and then it goes into ovary. This is the ovary. It goes inside the ovary, and there are ovules which consists of female gametes which then combine with each other and become seeds, or it starts growing slowly a fruit. This is the process of androecium and gynoecium. And now the process of this. Now the process of these or this all is considered, this all is said to be pollination, of sending the pollen sacs to the stigma, and then from stigma to going from the style to the ovary and then combining with the female gametes. This full process is called as pollination. Now there are some flowers with whose they don't have some parts like androecium. Some flowers don't have androecium and some flowers don't have gynoecium. So that's why they have to do their pollination with another flowers. Like this flower has androecium, this flower has gynoecium and androecium both. The androecium flower means this flower will give his male gametes to this flower and this female gametes. So like this over here the egg will begin. So like this is the process of pollination. Now the pollination is said to be in two ways: cross pollination and self pollination. Now think that over here are two plants, this one A and this B. Now in this plant you can see that this flower, and this flower, think that over there only gynoecium is over here. Think that only gynoecium is over here, and in this androecium and gynoecium both are here. So that's why this plant, this flower will give its, this flower will be over here. This flower will give its pollen sacs to this flower, and then from this the carpel will make the eggs with the male gametes. But over here in self-pollination, in cross-pollination means different flowers near us, but with the same breed. Means this is mango, then mango will only be there. It will not be like mango and apple. And now this flower has androecium and gynoecium both. So it's just like this. And now if in a plant, there are 2 to 3 flowers. So from one flower to second flower also, if the pollination is done, so it's okay, it's called self-pollination. But with different plant, then it becomes as cross-pollination. Now self-pollination is done because they are just attached to everything. But now you think that how there will be cross-pollination? No thing is there between them. This thing is done by the insects. As you all know that they sit first over here, then they take a little bit of juice from them, the pollen sacs stick to them, then it goes to another, then it goes down. So this whole process is of pollination. So today we have learned about the stem, its nodes, internodes, and then their auxiliary bud and apical bud. And after it we have learned about the flower. The flower has many parts such as we know that sepals, receptacles, filament, anther, stamen, petals, stigma, style, ovary, carpel. And what are the 4 valves of the flower? The calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Calyx is the part of this green part, leaves and stem. Corolla is the petals. Androecium is the male reproductive part, means the stamen, anther and filament. And gynoecium is the female reproductive part. Stamen is the male reproductive part. Carpel is the female reproductive part. So that is stigma, style, ovary, means this one. So this is what we have learned today in today's video. So from this we have completed our subject, the plant. We have completed our topic, the plant. Now we will like this only come with more interesting topics. Be with us, subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching our video till the end. Like, share, comment for more suggestions that you want videos from us. You want to understand. If you doesn't understand, if you have some queries, you can ask us on the comment. And this all. And today we have learned about the flower. Thank you for watching our video till the end. Bye bye.